Hi everyone, I'm Miss Deb from Upper St. Clair Library, and this is Storytime Theater. Our story takes place in and around a pond, and it's about animals that live around a pond. Now, a pond is a small body of water, not as big as a lake and not as small as a puddle. Let's take a look at some of the animals that might live around a pond. Now, one you'll know is my duck puppet here. And this puppet is a white duck, but ducks come in many different colors. And I know you know what they all say, what you would. If you see ducks, you might hear them going, quack, 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 quack. So the next time you're near a pond, make sure you look for ducks and see what color they are. Now, another bird that you might see at a pond is a goose. I have a baby goose puppet, and a baby goose puppet is called a gosling. And in the spring and summer, if you're at a pond, you might see a mom and dad goose and their goslings swimming right behind them, and they're teaching them how to swim and how to fish, how to live in a pond. I have another animal for you, and it's a turtle. Turtle is such a great animal. He's so lucky. He has this nice hard shell, and if somebody's after him, if he's afraid, he can go right into there and hide, and other animals can't bother him. So let's bring him out. We've got a rhyme for him. Here we go. There was a little turtle. He lived in a box. He swam in a puddle, and then he climbed up the rocks. There he goes. He snapped at a mosquito. He snapped at a flea. He snapped at a minnow, and he snapped at me. Whoa! He caught the mosquito. He caught the flea. He caught the minnow, but he didn't catch me. Let's try that together. So you can make your turtle. Your thumb can be his head. You can pull it in and put it out. Here we go. There was a little turtle. He lived in a box. He swam in a puddle. He climbed up the rocks. He snapped at a mosquito. He snapped at a flea. He snapped at a minnow, and he snapped at me. Woo! He caught the mosquito. Woo! He caught the flea. He caught the minnow, but he didn't catch me. All right, let's say goodbye to our turtle. Okay, we're going to tell our story now, and our story today comes from the book In the Small, Small Pond by Denise Fleming. And you'll see on the cover of the story a little person and a frog. And the frog is very important to our story. He's on every page in the book. And sometimes he's hiding. Sometimes you have to look really hard to find him. So before we start, I want to get our frog out. And here he is. And he's going to stay and help us tell our story. Okay, frog, are we ready for the story? Here we go. In a small, small pond, wiggle, jiggle, tadpoles wriggle. And these little guys are going to change and transform as they grow older into frogs, like this guy. And that's called metamorphosis. Not too many animals do that. See what the next animal is. This is an animal we've seen. It's a goose. And this goose has the goslings with them, and they're swimming. Waddle, wade, geese parade. There they go. What is next? Oh, it's the turtle. Turtle sleepy. Drowse, daze, eyes close. Here he goes off to dreamland. Next are some big birds. They're herons. And they lash, lunge. Herons plunge into the water to look for some fish for their supper. Next we have some little fish called minnows. Splitter, splatter, minnows scatter. You'll see them swimming together, and then sometimes they scatter apart. Here's some other birds. They're swallows. And they sweep and they swoop. Swallows scoop. I wonder what they're scooping up from the water. Do you think it'd be some fish for dinner? Look what we have next. A crayfish. Crayfish have their claws, and their claws go click, clack, craws, claws, crack. After that, here comes our cute ducks. And see, they're different colors. These ducks have brown and black, orange feet, dabble, dip, tails, flip. Oh, here comes a sneaky guy. A raccoon. Splish, splash, paws, flash. And there's our raccoon. And our last animal is a muskrat. Pile, pack, muskrat stack. He's making some place where he can live. He's making a house. Cold night, sleep tight, small, small pond. I hope you enjoyed the story of In the Small, Small Pond by Denise Fleming. You can find this story through our website, through BookFlix. And at the very end of the video, we'll give the information on how to do that. But before we go, let's have another rhyme. And the rhyme is 5 little green speckled frogs. You can help me do it by putting up 5 fingers. 5 little green speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating lots of delicious bugs. Rum your tummy, yum, yum, yum. One frog jumped in a pool where it was nice and cool. Let's take them down. Now there's only 4 green speckled frogs. 4 little green speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating lots of delicious bugs. Yum, yum, yum. One frog jumped in a pool where it was nice and cool. Now there's only 3 green speckled frogs. 3 little green speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating lots of delicious bugs. Yum, yum, yum. One frog jumped in a pool where it was nice and cool. Now there's only 2 green speckled frogs. 2 little green speckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating lots of delicious bugs. Yum, yum, yum. One frog jumped in a pool where it was nice and cool. Now there's only one green speckled frog. One little green speckled frog sitting on a speckled log, eating lots of delicious bugs. Yum, yum, yum. One frog jumped in a pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are no green speckled frogs. Okay. So thanks for joining me with our duck and our goose, our gosling, and our turtle, and of course, not to forget, the star of the show, our frog. Okay. Hope to see you again soon on Storytime Theater. Bye, everybody.